All right, guys. Welcome back to the Unrestrained podcast. Say hi to the people, Alfred.
What's up, everyone? Welcome, welcome. Happy Tuesday. What's going on out there in the good old world of the internet, bro?
That's right, man. I'm Isaac Galvez, and yeah, guys. So we got a little bit. I guess we'll wait to see as people gather in. I don't know. Do we get any activity yet?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They're already up there. We got Instagram. People are coming.
All
It says,
right.
"So you're moving, so you can actually talk." Blah blah. I don't understand. Hey, what's up? What's up,
There we
everyone?
go.
Here we go. So everybody's tuning in on
All
the
right.
Instagram channel. There, you can see.
All right. Yeah. All right. So we're letting everyone gather around
Gather
here.
around,
Gather
folks.
around, folks. Got a little bit of an announcement here. Yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying the first. So today is Tuesday, the 28th. So
28th.
so
8 days.
we've had Trump now for a week. Has it been a
Yes.
full week, right, man? Yeah. So we've had a whole week of Donald J. Trump, and man, what a week it's been, guys. But yeah, man, it's been great. It's been fantastic. It's been pleasantly surprising. I'm glad that I've been wrong about a lot of things that I was concerned about. So I'm yeah, guys. It's I have to believe that Trump has exceeded expectations so far, guys. The man is moving at lightning speed, and nothing but victory, guys. Every day, it's a victory, right? And so before we get into what we're gonna get into, we're right now streaming on the Lexit platforms, and yeah, the announcement is, guys, that we will not be streaming on the Lexit transport platforms any longer. Nothing bad, nothing crazy, guys. It's all good. It just sounds like Lexit's gonna be some changes. Gonna be vague about it because we don't really know ourselves. So, but it doesn't really matter. All in good terms. No issues. We were fully support and thank them for allowing us to use their platforms to get this podcast going, guys. And but yeah, guys, take this time to move over to YouTube. We have our channel there, Unrestrained Podcast on YouTube. We do have Unrestrained on Rumble. We haven't been using it very much lately, but give us some time, guys. The most reliable right now, go to YouTube, Unrestrained Podcast.
Find us now, man. Let me see if there's anybody going in there right now. Just find us really quick, because the reason why we're trying to do this is because, man, we can't lose. We can't lose. All of you that are getting all kinds of information, and so the only reason why I'm saying this is because a lot of people have asked us, "Hey, what's your channel?" Tuesday nights we're here, but now we're going to start streaming completely live out of the Unrestrained Podcast over at the YouTube. So find us in YouTube, and hopefully Rumble and X and Instagram coming up soon. So go ahead and find us now. Yep. Unrestrained Podcast / YouTube, and then go ahead and add yourselves in there so you guys can get notified. Turn on the notifications so you guys can get notified when we go live every Tuesdays at 7 p.m.
Yeah, guys. So that's the plan, and then hopefully we'll open up something like on X, because I think some of you guys are on X and Instagram too, right?
Correct.
So yeah, so for now, like I said, Unrestrained on YouTube, guys. Everybody has a YouTube channel, so I'm sure you guys have that. Just go in there and hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and then we'll be going live there. Probably what, Alfred? What are you thinking? 2 weeks?
2 weeks. Yeah. We're making it quick. We're moving quickly. So yeah.
We got this week. We got next week.
Correct.
Right. And then the following week.
Yep.
Then is when we'll no longer be streaming from this platform. So, but again, guys, just want to make it clear: there's no drama, nothing crazy. They're just making some changes here. So
_D. How do we get into the channel and express my opinion? Be part of the channel. Go ahead, triple _D, bro. Go ahead and find us on YouTube. Okay, go ahead and find us on YouTube. Just go ahead and type in Unrestrained Podcast, and then hit us up there. And then we can, we can go ahead and answer all your questions there, brother.
Yeah, I guess maybe what we could do, Alfred, next week is, are we able to put the link so people could just go direct to? Is there a way to do that on
Yeah, I'm
StreamYard?
actually gonna find. I'm gonna go ahead and forward the link now. I'm gonna put it on the chat so you guys
Maybe you
can
could put it
clip
on
it.
the chat. Yeah,
Yeah, and I'm gonna pin it. Okay, so go ahead and visit right there. I think it's bear with me. I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna pin it so you guys have it.
yeah,
And just go ahead and find us now. Now's the time. All right. Bear with
yeah.
us. I'm gonna look it up.
All right, guys. Well, while he does that, guys, well, I might actually need you to put this up, but that's fine. We'll wait for so we can get into what we got on the agenda here. But yeah, guys, just the victories, man. Jim Acosta is out, guys. Is anybody else excited? I mean, it's like everything you hope for is happening, and it seems so surreal. Like did I ever think of the day where Jim Acosta ended up, was basically forced to quit, right? I mean, so the guy quit on live on his show, I believe today. But really, what it was is because he was offered time slots that were not so attractive to him, right? So you know that's how you do it, right? It's like if your job if your job wants you to quit, but they don't want to fire you, they'll just incentivize you, right? Um, to go ahead and just let yourself go. It's kind of like what's going on right now with ICE, right? Self deportation. You know what I'm saying? So these guys, these media guys, are self deporting themselves, and it's great and it's fantastic. It's fun. Yeah, guys, and then we got our what's his name? I'm so bad with names, guys. Our new Secretary of Defense,
Yes. Yes. Pete.
Pete Hegseth.
Yes.
Pete, how do you say his last name?
Headset.
Hegseth.
Headset. Yes.
Yeah, guys. So another victory, nothing but wins, guys. Nothing but wins. But we have on deck this week, we got Cash coming up, right? We have I think is RFK Jr.
Yes.
Is he up for this week on the agenda this week? But Cash for sure. And which we need Cash, guys. For me, Cash, and then Tulsi Gabbard, I believe, is also on the agenda. So yeah, guys, I believe it's all three. I might be wrong about one of them, but I believe yeah, those are the three. We need these guys. And yeah, now that's surprising, right? That last week, when you're ready to get into things, Alfred, I'm just kind of killing time, but
I'm ready.
Okay, you ready?
Right.
Okay.
So it's been pinned down over there. If you guys see on the Instagram, you guys will see it. It's under YouTube / at Unrestrained Podcast. So find us there, man. Go ahead and click follow us. So in a week and so we're gonna be hitting live there.
Right. So, all right, guys. So So let's have some fun. Let's start it off here with Selena Gomez, guys. So last week I was complaining about on the last podcast, last stream, I should say. I was talking about. I don't know. Can you put the chats over here, Alfred, so I can see? The how we didn't really get as much of a satisfying crying from the left, this time around, and it's kind of coming. The liberal tears are flowing, like in not all at once this time, right? Last time, the first time of Trump, the liberal tears poured out like that day. They flowed like a gush of water, right? It was like a tsunami of liberal tears. This time around, it's more like a steady stream, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Like not as, but a steady stream of liberal tears. So let's take a look at Selena Gomez, guys. This is her reaction to people being deported. Okay, let's take a look. Let's enjoy. I don't know what to call it. This is what happens to people who have been indoctrinated.
Exactly. So I wanted to add a little bit of context. As you guys know, Selena Gomez is great girl, great. But my problem with her is that Selena Gomez has had some mental issues in the past.
Yeah.
So she's been struggling, with a particular illness. And I know that, this is what propaganda does. The liberal propaganda, it's everywhere. And remember, if you guys haven't been keeping up, not only what we've been saying, but also we've been seeing other podcasters. They're saying, get ready, the propaganda machine is gonna start. And what are they gonna start doing? They're gonna start putting kids right in the front of a camera,
Yeah.
parents. It's gonna be where they tackle the emotional aspect of it, right? The humanitarian aspect of it.
Yeah.
So here we're seeing Selena Gomez so gullible, going for it, full
Yeah.
on.
Thanks, B North, for wait, I thought she said she joined. So if you guys, never mind, I misunderstood that. But yeah, guys, sorry, Alfred. Yeah, go ahead and play. Let's enjoy this. Pull up your cups, your and catch these tears, guys, so you can enjoy this. Your liberal coffee.
So, just want to say that I'm so sorry. Only people are getting attacked.
Selena Gomez has been slammed after she filmed herself breaking down in tears while speaking about the deportation of Mexican people.
I'm so sorry. I wish I could do something, but I can't. I don't know what to do. I'll try everything.
The 32-year-old actress uploaded a very emotional video to Instagram, but quickly took it down after it didn't sit well with social media users.
Let's get out. So yeah, so she took it down, guys, because as you can imagine, the I would think that she got it from all sides.
Mm-hmm.
She got, first of all, it's kind of like, have you guys seen those videos where the nurses where they film themselves walking out of a patient's room,
Mm-hmm.
and they set up their camera and then they film themselves crying? It's just the weirdest thing, right? It's like, it's that attention. Like in Facebook, when I was on Facebook, I used to call that drama posting. You have those people that drama post. They just enjoy the drama.
This is what they do.
Yeah. So I'm sure she was gaining grief. Like, man, why are you filming yourself? Like, who does that? Who sets up a camera and then like cries? Like when you're genuinely crying, and I'm not saying I honestly believe she really is crying. I just can't relate to that. Like if I'm really sad, genuinely sad,
Yeah,
the thought of filming myself does not cross my mind.
correct.
Like you're actually sad. You're overwhelmed with sadness and grief.
I mean, it gets to a point where you realistically do not want to be filmed that way. I mean, I don't know about you. I wouldn't want anybody filming me crying with tears.
Right.
Like I wouldn't, because that is kind of the downfall of somebody's personality, right? I mean,
Yeah.
think about it. What is the first thing that Latinos do when your dad sees you crying? Hey, niña, why are you crying? Huh? Why are you crying? That's what happens. But we can understand Selena Gomez, and right away we got everybody in the left going, they're going crazy, saying, why are you guys bullying this person? Yeah. No, she's bullying herself. People are just saying her the truth. How come we haven't heard Selena Gomez crying for her people with 300,000 kids? These are her people. She never come out and cried about them.
Yeah.
Nobody's out there crying. I don't see no George Lopez crying for the 300K, Latino kids that were missing, and Trump is finding them. We don't see that. That's why people are coming back and saying, well, why are you guys bullying her? No, we're just telling her the truth. It's hypocritical for her to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's what does it say? No farther to tell her to stop crying. Yeah, no. So yeah, guys, this stuff is just drama posting. She is she an actor or she's a singer? I think she's a singer, right?
Yeah, well, she's known because she dated, what's his name? What's that kid?
I just know her because during COVID, my wife would watch her cooking show.
Right.
Which is just so annoying. I couldn't even stand the whole thing. Just a lot of virtual signaling going on in that show, and right. I guess this makes sense now that I think about it. I watched it. I was forced to watch this show with my wife, and there was a lot of virtual signaling going on, and this is exactly what this is, right? It's virtual signaling. Clueless, right? The woman is crying because of people who've committed crimes, which, to be honest, yes, people are going to get deported just for being here illegally. That is already a crime. We'll get into that later, right? But realistically, a lot of the people right now, the main focus is getting these rapists and these murderers out of here. That's the focus right now. So that's what she's crying for. Okay, that she doesn't care that people there's been other women that have been raped and abused by illegal people that shouldn't even be here illegally. You know, that's what she's crying for. You know, so these people are just ignorant. So again, either she's a faker and just a great actor because that's what she does. I believe. I think she's an actor, um, or she really has been brainwashed and is crying over a lie, a complete lie, right? So yeah, I don't know, guys. It's hard to feel bad for these people. I don't. I really do not feel bad for her. It is pathetic that these people actually believe the stuff that they see or hear from the fake news. But anyhow, yeah, guys. So we have our new press secretary, Karoline Leavit.
Yep, Karoline Leavit.
Yeah, Karoline Leavit, man. So today she had her first press conference.
Yep.
And I don't know if you guys watched it, man. It was fantastic. Okay. Didn't know much about her. Is this what we have up for that, Alfred?
Yes, sir.
But anyhow, okay. Well, yes. Hold on. There we go. But yeah, guys. So she was asked today. I was kind of didn't really know who she is. It's kind of hard to top our previous press secretary under Donald Trump, who was her name Kelly? It was Kelly McEnany.
Yeah, Kelly McEnany.
Yeah, man, she was a freaking champ, right? But I don't know, man. So far, based off this first press meeting, I think she might be better. So let's go ahead and play, and I'll comment as to why. But she's asked here about illegal immigrants. How many? What was it? Well, what the question? This recorder asked her something like, "What? How many criminals versus non-criminal immigrants are we? What are the numbers here?" Right. So let's listen to this interaction here, which I thought she handled beautifully. Okay.
Arrests ICE has made so far since President Trump came back into office. Can you just tell us the numbers? How many have a criminal record versus those who are just in the country illegally?
All of them, because they illegally broke our nation's laws and therefore they are criminals as far as this administration goes. I know the last administration didn't see it that way, so it's a big culture shift in our nation to view someone who breaks our immigration laws as a criminal, but that's exactly what they are.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yep. 3,500 arrests ICE has made so far since President
Trump. Pause it.
Yep.
Okay.
Wow.
So yeah, man. So guys, we got Trump's got a squad this time, right? How many times do you guys watch conservatives or anybody in the Republican side answer a question like that? And you want them to answer it exactly what she said. All of them. They're all criminals. They've all broken a crime, right? Let's just be real, people. Let's be honest, okay? There is a law. It's against the law to come here to the United States illegally. That is, the definition, you're a criminal. If we were to do the same in Mexico and go the opposite way, we would be criminals. We'd be locked up.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, in fact, I was actually looking at somebody was actually recording themselves in Mexico. I guess the lady it's an American citizen, right? In Mexico, she was deported to the US because she missed approximately 2 weeks on an expired visa. So think about it. Mexico is deporting American citizens because of expired visas.
Yeah.
But for the US to do it is racist.
Yep.
I don't know.
Alfred, somebody over here asked a good question. Scroll up. Can you go back right there? Okay, hold on right there. Miss Alejandra _1. She's asking, how would you respond to the argument from people in Mexico saying that the drug problem in the U.S. is as much as the U.S. problem as it is for Mexico's, because their claim because their claim that drugs, if a demand, I guess I don't know the way you wrote. I'm sorry, but I get what you're asking. Is the U.S. is the one that is creating the demand for drugs?
Of course, the demand.
Therefore, it's the
There's
U.S.
a market.
We're creating the market. Well, that is a tough one because
Well, you know what? I
do
mean,
you-
and to play fair, if we are going to look at that, then let's evaluate the tariffs. Maybe there's a good opportunity to actually validate tariffs on these drugs. On drugs.
Well, Mexico would have to legalize them first.
Well,
and then it would have to be that in order for you to do that. But no, okay. So this is the problem. It's a kind of like a oxymoron argument, right? Because it's like the chicken or the egg. I mean, I don't. You have to create the product first.
correct.
I guess because I'm figuring this out at the same time, right?
Right.
Like you have to create the product first. The product gets created first, and if there's a demand for it, then the product becomes successful.
Correct.
Right? So I guess it's kind of like I don't know. The problem is who created drugs? Did Mexico create the drugs? Did Americans create drugs? So it's hard for me to I'm thinking this out loud, so bear with me, guys. If assuming that the cartels created the drug, well, when they created fentanyl, for example, fentanyl didn't start here; it started in Mexico for sure. Who invented cocaine? Who invented marijuana? Right? These are all drugs. Well, at least we can say that fentanyl, they created fentanyl, right? That started there. So I don't know how you can make that argument because the drugs are addictive. So they're creating a product that people get addicted to, that their customer gets addicted to. But then now they're going to blame the addicts for, in other words, the demand for the problem. I guess I figured it out. Yes, these are drugs. So you blame Mexico. It has to be their fault. Yes, America is the market, right? America's the market, but this is a drug. People become addicted to it. But I would still argue that if you weren't producing anything, if you were producing the drugs, then there wouldn't be a product.
Nah, I like Aaron Prince's.
What does he say?
I like Aaron Prince's response. He's just stop creating the product.
That's what I'm saying. You just stop creating. I guess you could look at it this way. Like we know that.
He's just saying the less production of drugs will lead to less consumption.
Right.
Minimize the demand. Sorry, kids, you no longer need that. Stop it. You can't afford it, right? Because you're stealing to buy it. I mean, you can't afford it.
Yeah.
So stop doing it.
Yeah. No, definitely. And I would say that, again, Mexico.
Good job, Aaron Prince and Facebook. He says, yeah, you actually figured it out. No, you did, buddy.
Well, I would say, Aaron Prince, though, is that you can make the argument, though, that if Mexico stopped making it, okay, that others would fill that void, because if there's a demand for the product, somebody will fill that void.
Correct.
Right. So kind of, yeah, that, there's an argument for that. But again, look, when it comes to child sex trafficking, this is what I want to get to. We know that the United States is the highest consumer of sex, of sex slaves, like child pornography, all of that, right? United States is the highest consumer of this. So are we going to make the argument then that the United States is the problem and we need to just ignore? In other words, we're going to just ignore the traffickers. We're going to leave them alone because no, it's America's fault because they're the ones that have the highest consumption of it. So therefore we should just like not arrest or hold anybody accountable that's trafficking, anybody that's involved. So that's just a stupid way of looking at anything anyways. I guess what I'm deciding is I don't care. You know what I mean? I don't care whether the United States is creating the demand and maybe they should be to blame. It doesn't matter. The problem is we should still hold people accountable for breaking crimes. Again, we would not make the argument to just allow people to just traffic humans. Let's leave them alone. Let's not hold them responsible, right? Let's not worry about children being stolen and abused, right?
Mhm.
Let's not worry about them. In the same way, again, we're not going to ignore the cartels. We're not going to ignore they're breaking crimes, they're creating a problem, right? And then yes, as far as people being addicted, that's I guess you can make it that's a medical issue. Like, how do we deal with? I guess that's the question, right? How do we solve the consumption problem aside from stop making a product? I guess it comes back to a culture issue, right?
Mhm.
We need to do a better job of encouraging people to stop doing drugs. Give them, what's the root cause? Mental illness, addictive behaviors. I don't know. I guess we need to do a better job there. That's all we could really do on our side. But at the end of the day, guys, if the product isn't there, then they can't get it. And at least here in the US, like I was saying before, yes, if the cartel stop doing it, I'm sure somebody here in the US will try to fill that void, but it's a lot harder to get away with that here, right? We're not going to have cartels. Well, unless Biden and the Democrats take control again. I can see where we can have a country where we have cartels here in the US. Well, we technically do. We're trying to deport all of them, right? But yeah.
Yep.
Once we see
Aaron Prince is standing firm. He says, just stop producing it. No,
Yeah.
they just got to stop producing it. Go after the producers. I agree.
Yeah. No, I agree.
I mean,
I agree.
think about it. At the end of the day, are these okay? The question is, are these legal drugs or illegal drugs?
Yeah, the problem is that the product is addictive, and that's the problem. And so if you, as long as the products exist, people can become addicted to it. If it didn't exist, it's not like buying a pin. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like a pin's I'm not going to get addicted to buying a pin. I don't know if I'm making sense.
No,
it's a product that is not the demand isn't driven by addiction, right? So, but 100%. I don't know. Maybe that was a long way to answer that question. I don't know if that helped you or not. But anyhow, but yeah, guys. Moving on here. So we were talking last week. The J6, good report. If you guys watched the last read, as soon as after, I don't know if Donald Trump listens in his administration was listening to our stream last week, Alfred, because I was like, hey guys, when is Beverly and Beatty gonna get let go?
Exactly.
And the next day or within
next
2
day,
days?
She got added with the 23.
They got added, man. Beverly and Beatty's out. Praise God, guys. We should have put that clip so we can see it. But
yeah, she's out there with the hat, just thanking Donald Trump. And of course, you're gonna get the haters. People are like, why she's not thanking Donald Trump? Because she's the one.
She did, Alfred. That's what I was gonna say. You gotta find. Let me see if
I'm gonna take a find. I'll look
see if
for
you can find for Beverly and Beatty Williams. When she gets released, maybe we can add that here. When she thanks Donald Trump, it's her and her child. She comes out of jail. Yeah, they catch it here. Let's see. Actually, I found a short here, Alfred. Let me see if I can send this to you.
Okay. I'm actually looking for it too as well.
Okay.
Yeah, no, to all this is the thing is this. So if you guys don't remember, Beverly Beatty was actually put into jail, right? You guys know that her situation was that somebody said, and again, nobody saw. Somebody said that she was blocking the way to the entry to the Planned Parenthood. And so with the person filling up a statement, under the last regime, right, with Biden,
I just sent it to you.
The DOJ just went after this woman, and so blankly she just went out there and just and she got arrested. You know what I mean? So I mean, everybody was saying, okay, J6 is fine. What about the pro-abortions, those people that got arrested just for praying?
Yeah, guys, man, Sleepy Joe was an evil dude, man. Guys, we got kind of a little bit gaslighted because now that we see the contrast, we all kind of got used to being,
Sorry, man.
He was. I mean, the guy was throwing people in jail, and just seeing the reaction of the J6ers, being pardoned, how upset these people, how evil are these people? But I don't know. So I guess we're going to pull up here while You want to pull that one up, Alfred, or we want to go? Yeah, let's play the clip here for those of you that haven't seen it. Alfred will put it up right now. But it's just blows your mind, guys, that these people are so upset. And I know she's not a J6er, but I'm sure there's people that are pissed off that even she got released. You know, her baby was, I think, a few months. I think she's only still like 6 months old.
Yeah, she was a 6. Well, initially when she got arrested, she was like 3 months.
Yeah, she was
And now
she was a newborn, basically.
Newborn. And
yeah,
think about it.
Go ahead and play the clip, Alfred. Sorry.
Look at us.
Is this someone that?
Yeah, I mean,
family, bro. Look.
When they complain about separating families and separating children from their moms, that's exactly. They don't care. They don't care if it's.
Go, 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 go.
Yeah. Poor girl, I mean, poor neck, bro, but no, but I mean, it's joy, bro. Putting family first. Look at this.
Yeah, they don't care about separating that black family, right?
No, of course not.
Selena Gomez wasn't crying about her.
Nope.
I don't see any tears for this.
If you're in the pit of hell, somebody gonna smell good. No,
Yeah. And that's her buddy May, which is awesome. Yeah, guys.
So May, man, these ladies have been in battle, bro. These ladies have been, come on now. This lady was out there, man, just screaming out against, she's pro-life.
Yeah, it's a problem when you have two black women standing in front of Planned Parenthood and abortion clinics, just speaking the truth, right? And that's what they were put in jail for, basically. And it wasn't just them. I think there was a priest. There's others. It's just unbelievable, guys, that this happened in America, and this has to be rectified, guys. Trump, we cannot get Prakash Patel and Pam Bondi in as fast enough, and I'm a little bit more confident that Trump's gonna be. He still okay. He still needs. Okay, maybe if you guys are listening, out there, Donald Trump administration, how about we pardon Edward Snowden?
Yes.
Next, and what's his name from WikiLeaks?
I think he was already pardoned.
Did he pardon Julian Assad?
No, Julian Assad was pardoned already, but not from the United States. I think it was done in overseas.
Oh, some other country, maybe.
Yeah, because he was being held somewhere else.
No, we need to get we need to have pardons on Julian Assad and Edward Snowden, guys, ASAP. But yeah, she's the one that poured the black paint all over the BLM. Yeah, that's how she came out. I mean, warrior. Nobody was saying anything.
No, everybody was all timid, all quiet, bro. Like,
right?
what?
No, but there was no pushback.
Yeah.
Right. BLM was running rapid. You had that big old Black Lives Matter sign in front of Trump Tower.
In every city, remember, everybody was investing like $12,000 in creating a mural. Remember, color mural.
Yeah, and so her and May went out there, started pouring paint, spreading it over. It was fantastic, guys, and I'm just so glad that they're out. But yes, we need to get Edward Snowden back. He needs to be pardoned. He needs to come back home to the U.S. and that'll be pretty amazing. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if Trump did. I mean, Trump's just out there just getting things done, guys. I mean, send them your wish list, man. It's like I always complain about my wife because, well, up until the last few Christmases, my wife was the type that my kids, they would put their little, get their little Santa list.
Yep.
And even as they're older, everything on the list, she would just get them that. There was no surprise. You know what I mean? That's Trump. You just say your little, I'm not like that. I want to surprise my kids. I want them to get something that they didn't expect.
Right.
That's not on their list, but I know they really want. So we've been doing that the last 2 years. But my wife is more like Trump. Just send her your little Santa letter. Send them your Santa letter, and you're gonna get exactly that. That's what we seem to be getting right now, guys.
Yeah, 100%. And you know what? The left is having such a hard time. You know what I mean? Like there's so much going on that they can't keep up. There's just one after another, think about it. While they're trying to keep themselves, situated with all the executive orders. I mean, think about it. Trump just did an executive orders on buildings. You know what I mean? Like, think the beauty of it. Like, if we're gonna build something and we're gonna pay such amount of money for buildings, make them nice.
Yeah.
Make them patriotic. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Don't make them like a freaking, like the IRS has this like a box. You know what I mean? Like, dude, come on. If you're investing billions of dollars into a building, make it nice. And look, he's going for that, man. And then the other one was the wind. The wind.
Oh yeah, he stopped all the green nonsense. So yeah, it's great, guys. But yeah, and the other thing, Beverly, in one of the other videos, I this one didn't play out, but she looks at the camera, she thanks Trump. She's very thankful. She was sentenced for 3 years. Okay, guys, she would have been there for 3 years.
Think about it.
That's terrible, guys. 3 years. And what she said, these people are so evil. They're so evil that as soon as they released her, she said they would have found some other way to get me back in there. They would have still came after her. But again, Trump needs to drain the swamp. We can't. Well, we know today, guys. What they fired. What was it, like 20 people from? 20 people from the Justice Department.
Yep.
Gone. The people who I guess went after him. Gone. Pete Hegseth, I guess. People in the military. Gone. People are just. This is exactly what should have happened, guys. But I don't want people just fired. Like the ones that just deserve to be fired. Okay, just fire those guys. Mm-hmm. But I want people going to jail.
Hey, good night, Greg. Good night, Greg.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but we need people going to jail. But we got this next story, guys. Unfortunately, we have a J6er. And I'm kind of wondering, guys. Jeez. One of the guys in Indiana that was just released was shot down. Can you make this big offer so I can read it? So he was shot by a deputy at a traffic stop. So I haven't read this. So let's read this together. Matthew Huddle, 42, pleaded guilty to entering the U.S. Capitol and was on supervised release before President Trump pardoned him last week. So he was basically on house arrest, probably. Scroll down. Let's see. So Matthew Huddle, 42, was involved in a traffic stop at 4:15 p.m. by a Jasper County Sheriff's deputy. Authorities said in the news release, it alleged that the hustle resisted arrest and was found to have a firearm on him. An altercation took place between the suspect and the officer, which resulted in the officer firing his weapon and fatally wounding the suspect, the release says. So this is NBC News, right? So scroll down a little bit. So Sheriff Patrick Williams requested an investigation by the Indiana State Police. The deputy was placed on paid administrative leave in accordance with department policy, Williamson said. And then he goes on, quote, to say, our condolences go out to the family, so on and so forth.
No video. I'm hoping that the camera, right? I'm hoping that they have a video capturing the camera. Because every officer right now is currently, recording.
Yeah, should have been recording. Is there more on this article? Because I don't know if this is here where it goes on to say, keep going down. Well, I guess that's a picture of him.
Right here, I guess him.
All right, that's him right there. So let's scroll down here. Yeah, no. So there was an article that was talking about that. The way the article was written was that this is what they were worried about. Because Trump released all these violent people, that we can expect to see more of this. But, I don't know. My conspiracy mind, my conspiracy mind wonders, not a lot of detail. Okay, we'll see what happens. We'll have to keep an eye on this story, guys, because was this really, what are the details here? I mean, he was supposedly,
he was driving and he got raided. He got angry and he had a gun, but
he had a gun and they're saying he was resisting arrest. What were they arresting him for?
Why would they be arresting a guy that just barely got out? I mean, what did he do? He says he was involved in a traffic stop. So he got pulled over, right? He was probably asked to look at his documents, right? Like any other police officer. Let me see your driver's license. And I mean, think about it. This guy's been locked up for 3 years. So for him, he's
it's hard to believe, guys, that this guy was resisting arrest.
I don't need it. I'm not. I'm not chewing this very well. It's just very
I don't know. We'll find out. Not enough detail, but it's, you kind of thinking to yourself, okay, I mean, I guess it's possible. Was the guy like, was he traumatized? I mean, these guys were beaten, so I guess I kind of think, okay, was he, if he's this guy that was beaten a lot and is now free and now he sees a cop, is he kind of like, traumatized? He's like, hell no, I ain't going back, Yeah. But what was he stopped for? I don't know. It was just a traffic stop, and I'm not really sure how.
I want to see the video. I honestly do want to see the camera, the police officer camera, because I would like to hear it. I mean, how does this played out?
It's unfortunate, guys. It's scary to think that that there's people out there that might not let this go. So I don't know, man. Who's this? Aurora Vargas says, let us not forget about Purple Heart military man who was also released from the J6 and he was treated so unfair. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, evil corrupt judges. Yeah.
I can't see it over there. I can't see it from here. You can see it over
there.
Yeah,
I can see it from here. But yeah, guys, so that's what's going on there. We'll have to follow the story, guys. And hopefully we'll get details here. More info on that deal there. But so guys, check this out. Notice today on X, I think this was on X, that if you guys know of any criminals out there, ICE has a contact information. We'll post it right here. Guys. Apparently, yeah. If you they released this, can you make it big? So what do we got? We got a phone number there, and a website. So there you go, guys.
Crimes.
Screenshot it. If you guys any suspicious activity, it'd be interesting to see how many calls these people start to get, right? Yeah. I'm not crazy, guys. I'll be honest with you. It is hard because obviously I'm Latino and I have family. I don't have any family. I don't think that's here illegally. They all were smart enough to get here illegally and then quickly become legal because it's really not that hard.
Yeah.
So they did it. So to me, if you've been here for a decent period of time and you're still illegal, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know. But all I'm saying is, and I'm not being a hypocrite because I didn't break any laws. My parents, I mean, they overstayed their visas. I've talked about this before. I can't be blamed for their decisions. I was born here. I can't be a hypocrite and say that I'm okay with people breaking crimes. My parents did something wrong. They were wrong for it. They got away with it. Worked out for me. Whatever. Right. I plan on moving to Mexico. I'm trying to convince my wife to move to Mexico and retire down there. So I don't have a problem with going to Mexico. I'm good. But all I'm saying is that a crime is a crime. Right. And
I mean, I know, but the thing is what really shuckles me, and the reason why I laugh is because we saw a lady, just on a post on X saying that all right, since you guys are deporting all these people, right? Don't go to Cabos. Don't drink our beer.
Yeah,
don't eat our tacos.
See what happens to their economy if that happens.
Exactly. Don't go.
Right.
Don't spend your money in Mexico, bro. If you really pay close attention, what is she trying to say? Like, this is the major, like the United States of America is the biggest economy that feeds all of Mexico. The reason why I'm saying this is because a lot of people send money out there. Their economy is flourishing because of the economy here in the U.S., right? What happens? People send their money out there. People buy businesses, buy homes, right?
Yeah.
They invest into the economy of Mexico. Now, if you're paying close attention to the reason why this, who's getting deported is people that are here creating crimes.
Yes. And those are the easy ones to just say, yeah, get them out of there. Great, high five, and it's fun. But the ones that aren't committing crimes, it's tough. I get it, guys. It's tough. I mean, there's a guy in my church. We're part of a ministry together. He's here illegally. I'm not gonna call him out and call him and rat him out. But he's a but the reality, and honestly, I'll be honest with you. I told him, I told him, hey man, I'm not I feel bad, but the reality is, brother, you might want to start figuring out what you're gonna do because
in case
it happens.
Well, I mean, and two,
Well,
and,
because Alfred, Tom has
Right.
been clear. Okay, once they get past anybody who's here illegally, you heard the press secretary said, all of them are criminals.
Yeah.
Okay, that means just like the guy that's at my church that came here illegally, but has a job, he goes to church, he's a good man. He hasn't broken any other crimes other than the one he broke to get here. Again, he's a criminal. This just is. It is what it is. It's just what it is, Alfred. You know what I'm saying? It's what it is. Okay.
But the humanity, bro, the humanity. That's what people are gonna say and say. Well,
I know
the humanity of being able to,
but people made decisions and they took risks. Okay. That's how I look at it. I'm just being honest myself. I honestly can tell you guys, if I went to another country illegally, if I got deported, I don't understand how you don't. What? Oh, I got caught. I got caught. Now I gotta. If I went to if I went to Disneyland and I snuck into Disneyland without paying, and I was caught. Okay, I got caught. I didn't get away with it.
Yeah, exactly.
I get kicked out. I'm not going to complain.
They're not going to hold their hearts. Oh, poor thing. You broke the law. Here, stay, enjoy. Here's a fast pass.
Right. But if I got caught, I'm not going to say, what are you guys doing? What about your humanity? I'm having so much fun. I'm having so much fun here. I was on Space Mountain. I've done all these things. Look, I got a bag of popcorn. I've contributed. Am I going to say that and complain because I got caught and they're kicking me out? I mean, that's how I look at it. I got caught. I would probably smile and laugh. Oh man, I got caught, man. Can I still keep my bag of popcorn and my little whatever things that I bought? You know what I mean? And I would just get escorted out of there. I got caught. Okay, that's how we need it. I don't understand that whole humanity. How is it inhumane? It's not inhumane. If you're here, if you're one of those people on the chat, and if you're here illegally, I don't understand how you haven't been living here this whole time with the understanding that the day might come that you get caught. I don't get it. Like, how did you ever make yourself comfortable here? That you were here illegally. Okay? So we'll blame the Democrats. We'll blame the Democrats because they're the inhumane people that led you to believe that you can just live here comfortably, relax, no problem, nothing to worry about. They're the ones that made you, they fooled you into that. Let's blame them. That's where they're the inhumane ones that lied to you. Right? Mm-hmm. Okay. And we're the humane ones that are here to tell you the truth. The reality is, hey guys, you came here illegally. And the reality is you shouldn't be comfortable. You should have a plan for when you do get caught. And that every day you're here and every moment you're here, just count it as a blessing.
Yep. Enjoy it.
Right? So yeah. Today could be your last day, man. Tom's not playing.
He's not messing around, bro. He's doing what he said he's gonna do.
Yes.
See, the problem that we're starting to see here is we're starting to see a president. You guys, we were taking it too chillax for the last 8 years. Okay, we had not only did Donald Trump was being bombarded with the swamp, right? He wasn't allowed to do anything the last 4 years. So for the last 4 years of Biden, we've been chillax, enjoying, living on tiaras and rainbows. You know what I mean? But the reality right now is that it's done. Change is coming, and change is actually hitting hard for a lot of people. And unfortunately, it's hitting hard for some of the people that came in here, rushing in here, right?
Right.
Do you guys remember the videos? People rushing in through Texas, pushing all these, those reserves, moving out, all kinds of stuff. It happens. Now, broke the law.
Yeah.
Break the law. You have to pay.
Yeah. The people who've been here for 20 years, guys, you got away with it. You got away with it for 20 years because we had people in government that were doing their job. We had presidents that were taking it. And now guess what? Now you have a president that's doing his job and taking his responsibilities seriously. And unfortunately, that means that, you know what, you might get taken back. Now, again, this does not mean that people can't come here legally. Like you were mentioning the woman talking about people going to Cabo. People don't go to Cabo illegally. I've been to Cabo. I didn't go there illegally, right? I get a visa, I have my passport, right? And I go on vacation and I come back. Okay. I go to Rosarito. I'm hoping to go there soon to get me some tacos. Right? I go eat my tacos and I come back. I don't sneak in. I go through the border with my passport. Yeah.
Correct. You go and enjoy, and you become, and you're blessing the economy because what your money is, what is it staying in Mexico?
Right.
You know what I mean? So, you know, for all these people that say, don't go to Mexico because you got kicking everybody out. But you are actually helping the economy of Mexico.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So yeah, guys, and going along with this, the other problem is these NGOs, right? So we have this clip here, guys. The Catholic Church, you know, I'm just gonna pick. So you have the Catholic Church, you have all these Catholic NGOs, these nonprofits, you know, and so you've already heard whispers of Tom going into sending ICE agents to churches, even, right, to get people out of there. That's what needs to happen, guys. Why is the Catholic Church harboring criminals? They're criminals, guys. There's no biblical. They cannot make a biblical argument. They only talk about, again, the humanity, so on and so forth. No, God is a God of law and order, right? He's a God of order. Okay, so this is just a contradicts God's character, actually, to make the argument that yes, we need to be worried about the humanity. What's the problem? We're not killing people. We're just sending them back. You know what I mean? We're just sending them back to their origin country. Like, what's inhumane about that? I don't even understand it. But let's play this little clip here, from this Catholic charity, refugees and immigrants.
Hi, my name's Barb Graham, and I'm an attorney at Catholic Charities of the Archdiocese of Milwaukee in the Refugee and Immigration Services Program. This is a video about knowing your rights if Immigration and Customs Enforcement approaches you. All people living in the United States, including people who are undocumented, have certain rights under the United States Constitution. If immigration officers, what we sometimes call Immigration and Customs Enforcement,
that's what this is about, guys. Just wanted to get you an idea. She's gonna give this video is basically giving people advice as to what to do. Go ahead and play it, Alfred, because there's some things in here that are annoying. This is the thing. Well, I'm no lawyer.
They must have a valid search warrant or the consent of your employer to enter non-public.
Go ahead. Yeah, you don't have to stop it. Okay. No, I'm just gonna.
If you are undocumented and immigration officers come to your workplace, be aware of the following. First, do not panic and do not run away. If you are frightened and feel like you need to leave, you can calmly walk toward the exit. If you are stopped, you may ask if you are free to leave. If the officer says no, do not try to exit the building. If you are questioned, you may tell them you want to remain silent. 2, you have the right to remain silent. You do not need to speak to the immigration authorities or answer any questions. If you are asked where you were born or how you entered the United States,
of what they're.
You may.
So first of all, I guess this is a tricky one, guys, because first, I don't know how, if you're not a citizen, you have constitutional rights. I that needs to get settled somehow, guys. There is no way that you can. That makes any sense to me that if you are not American citizen, that you are protected by the U.S. Constitution. I don't think you count as we the people in the preamble, right? It makes absolutely no sense. Now, the one thing I could say is that yes, you don't know if these people are legal just by looking at them. So when authorities walk in, the only way they know is if they ask for documentation or investigate further. So that's why she's advising these people. I guess they have to assume that they're legal, basically. If I'm law enforcement going to ICE and I'm going into a location, I have to assume that you're a U.S. citizen, I guess. I would think. I'm guessing that's where the issue is here. And that's why they would be any person would be allowed to just not answer questions. I'm not going to answer your question. Did I commit a crime? Right? What am I being questioned for, sir? That sort of thing. Now, maybe they have enough evidence to reasonably suspect that they're illegal. I guess that's what law enforcement. I don't know if there's any law enforcement officers here. I know they can have reasonable suspicion. So maybe if they're breaking in and doing a raid, they obviously have reasonable suspicion to think that these are illegal immigrants. Maybe under that, they're able to push the issue and force these people to produce identification, you know? But the point being here that this is a Catholic nonprofit, right? And I guess I don't understand and I don't relate to Catholics. Ask yourselves this question as a Catholic. Do you not think that the church's role is to spread the good news? Right? The good news being the gospel of Jesus Christ, right? That they have a savior. Like what is the mission of the Catholic Church? I mean, the mission was given to the apostles, which the Catholic Church claims that Peter was the first pope, right? So he was the one of the first that was told, go out and spread the good news among the nations, right? He didn't go out and say, hey guys, go out there and I don't know, lie, raise funds to help refugees. Like, yes, we are to help the poor and the needy, but that does not supersede the main mission, because none of that stuff matters. What matters is people's eternal salvation, right? And I don't know, maybe does the Catholic Church no longer agree with that? It just is. I mean, obviously we know the Pope doesn't. When have you ever heard this Pope preach the gospel to anybody? I mean, I don't know. I'm not there in private conversations, but every time the guy opens his mouth, he's just spreading left-wing propaganda, communist talking points. Right, Alfred?
Yes, sir. Yeah, no, primarily, I think for the most part, we all understand. I mean, I think we reached a point where the humanity, see, that's what I'm talking about. The humanity portion has overtaken the portion of law and order. That we're looking at the humanistic part of people and desire to help and to keep everybody safe or whatever,
right,
at a cost of other people. And see, that's the problem that we're trying to invade in this message, is like the church needs to buckle down and really get out of the politics as far as this particular situation where you're embedding people breaking the law.
Yeah, definitely the Catholic Church has fallen to the hands of the liberal left and the globalist. The Catholic Church has fallen, guys. It's clear. I mean, even if you're an atheist, I hope you understand and realize what the primary mandate of a Christian, which Catholics recognize themselves as Christians, and I don't say that to say they're not. I can't. That only God knows their heart. But the church in itself, that's what their claim is. And I just know biblically, as a Christian, your mandate is to spread the gospel of Jesus Christ. All these other things that the media and other people want to make, as far as like, help the poor and help the needy. Yes, those are all good things. Those are fruits. That is the fruit of a Christian. That is the fruit of the evidence, right, of that person's walk with Christ. But none of that matters if Jesus isn't in it, right? Like the Bible says that, and we'll get a little theology here, but where your works are as dirty rags, right? Your works without faith, right? It's like dirty rags to God. So, all of this NGOs and helping, all that's all godless. That's not anything that people are doing. That's not evidence in the fruit of a Christian. Because a Christian would not support breaking crimes,
Oh,
breaking
the
laws.
breaking laws.
That's what I mean. Yeah, breaking laws.
Mhm.
We wouldn't. You don't condone that. You don't support it. You don't finance it. You don't facilitate it.
Mhm.
Right?
Yeah.
And we know that there's human trafficking going on. Do you think do so? Let's just look at the. We have the Catholic Church has been dealing with pedophile priest, right?
Mhm.
And now we look at, okay, we show you evidence that they're also helping uh illegal immigrants, which we know there's human trafficking going on. So is it reasonable for me to suspect, like, man, these guys are really just all about facilitating sex trafficking? I don't know. I'm speculating. I don't know if you guys are catching where I'm laying down, but yeah, guys, the Catholic Church has fallen, man. It definitely has fallen. I mean, I know that the Latin Mass Catholics,
Mhm.
you guys are pretty legit. They speak out against the Pope. They do speak out of all this stuff. They condemn all of it. I don't know, man. That faction somehow needs to take over the church and take it back. But I don't know what it's going to take. And here in America, I'm starting to wonder, man, should they just pull their their tax exemption?
Yep, 503.
Yeah,
The 503.
I don't know, man. I wouldn't be surprised if Trump's already looking into that, you know. But
Yeah. I mean, well,
and I have mixed feelings about that too. So I don't know.
Yeah, 100%. Aurora Vargas says, sadly, the Catholic Church is also a corrupt cult. Yeah. Hey, shout out to Arturito. El Arturito's back. Arturito, what's up, buddy? Yeah, no, definitely, man. I think that's, geez. I mean, but it's true. I mean, when you're laying out a message like this, where you say, instead of saying, hey, folks, see that when you focus too much on the humanitarian, apart to where the law and order, and hey, you breaking the law, let's figure this out, right?
Yeah.
And to your point, I think one of the things that you mentioned earlier was the discussion about, like, hey, okay, you came here, boom, pay the money. If you pay that amount of money to get here, pay that amount of money to get yourself legalized quickly.
Yeah.
Quickly. I don't know why you wait 20 years, 5 years, 7 years.
Yep.
Oh, I don't got money. Well, you got money to get. You see what I'm saying?
Yep. Yeah, guys. So just a reminder, what's up, Arturito? So since some of you guys just jumped on, if you guys did miss the earlier part, just a quick reminder that we will no longer be streaming on the Lexit platforms. Nothing bad, all good, guys. There's just some changes going on behind the scenes. We're not going to question it, whatever. That's fine. But you guys want to go to YouTube? Alfred pinned it on the chat. Right? Is it on both chats, Alfred?
Yes, sir.
Okay. On the chat, you can go to our YouTube right now. It's Unrestrained Podcast.
Add it in there,
YouTube.
Brett. Come on in, fellas. Welcome. Join us.
Yep. Go in there and subscribe there. And then we'll be on here next week still.
One more week.
One more week. And then after that, we'll be streaming on our Unrestrained page on YouTube. So you want to subscribe, hit the notification bell. We'll be on there. And then, like I said, also, we have Rumble. We'll get that going. We'll announce it. But for now, go on YouTube.
That's
jump on that. Go Unrestrained. The link's it's pinned on the chat. You can find it there. But lastly, guys, we did get an answer on the drones.
Finally, right?
Right. So we got an answer on the drones. If you could put it up, Alfred, there's a post there. So I don't know, guys. Do we believe it? According to this, let's pull this up here. Here's on X by Julia. Breaking press secretary, which I didn't know if I heard it. I did watch the press conference, but press secretary Karoline Leavit has an update on the drones directly from President Trump, saying that they were authorized to be flown by the FAA for research and various other reasons. Many of these drones were also hobbyist, recreational, and private individuals that enjoy flying drones. In time, it got worse due to curiosity. This was not the enemy. I kind of believe this, Alfred. Go ahead, Alfred. What do you got to say about that?
Well, the thing is this. The speculation for many of us, remember, it was the time when we were discussing if these drones were actually doing a evaluation on particular, particular kind of, what do you call it?
Was it radiation?
Radiation.
Yeah.
So everybody was talking about,
Did it turn out to be true? Kind of sounds like it.
It sounds like it, because they're saying here that it's private. It's, for the most part, it's saying that it's various reasons authorized to be flown by the FFA to research and various other reasons.
What were they researching? I don't know.
What reasons exactly? So that's where the question comes. Like, what were they doing? I mean, it's very. I mean, it did clarify that we authorize it, right? FAA had authorizations to do this.
But it makes you wonder, why did they not just say that, Alfred? When why did the administration say, now Alfred? I remember Trump did say, like, hey, I don't know why they're not just telling everybody, the American people, right?
I mean, I wish they would have been just honest and be saying, hey guys, this is what's going on. It's authorized. Don't worry, it's been good. I wish that previous administration would have just flat out said that.
Yeah.
But the problem about the other administration, they want to keep everything under the dark. Everything was, they don't want to create no ruckus, no issues.
Yeah, who knows, man?
You know what I mean? But
the reason I believe it was because I told the story here when my wife we kept thinking we were seeing drones.
Yeah.
And then we kept finding, oh, it's a plane or it's a helicopter.
Exactly.
Because it looked a lot like what we were seeing on the video. And I mean, I walked out of the movie theater one night and I could have sworn it was like, I'm like, oh, there's one right there. And I even pulled out my phone and everything and recorded it because I was actually going to show you guys here on the podcast. Like I was but then I looked at the video.
Yeah.
And then I looked closer and it was a plane. Once I zoomed into it and I'm like, it was a plane. And then I kept looking at it and they got closer and it flew over and I was like, oh, it's a plane.
Right.
So yeah, that's probably what happened, guys.
Well, but everybody was talking about it. So, you hear it everywhere. It was in many private profiles.
Yeah.
People were reporting about it. I mean, think about it. Videos from New Jersey. There was just enthusiasts, right? I mean, come on now. And why would they be flying close to a military base? Oh, so the enthusiasts, they love to be around our military.
Well,
base,
maybe those were the ones that were testing, Alfred. I guess it makes sense if they were launching them from the military base.
Gotcha.
Then I guess it makes sense that they were around the military base.
I got you.
If that's where they were launching them from, I don't know, guys. I don't know what you guys think. Could we be? I don't know. I kind of tend to think that Trump would probably tell us if it was, but I don't know.
Well, at least now we know that it was FAA, it was approved, and they were doing research. Allegedly, right?
Yeah, allegedly. Yeah, guys. So I gotta tell you guys. So I've been kind of personal note here. So I was telling Alfred that I'm on my second day of a fast. So my last meal was on Sunday,
bro.
And I'm struggling, guys. So I don't know if you got the energy, guys. The energy is tough. I honestly, I almost quit, guys, before coming here because I wanted to eat something so bad.
No, bro.
So bad.
Can't do it.
But I just got to hang in there till tomorrow afternoon, guys. I'll be able to have dinner. So in my mind, I'm just like, okay, as soon as I'm done here, I'm going home.
Just sleep.
I'm going to go straight to sleep.
Yep. Don't even watch any movies or anything because
no,
the
I'm
first
going
thing
straight to bed.
You're going to get the Big Mac and the Jack, you know how that goes.
Guys, it goes straight to bed and then get up tomorrow and then go to work. But what's interesting about being on a fast, guys, I don't know if those of you that fast, it's like you start realizing how much you eat out of habit. Like I catch myself just wanting to just go grab something and put it in my mouth, right? Constantly reminding myself that I'm fasting. So yeah, guys, I'm 48 hours in. Can't quit now. I just got to do it till tomorrow. It's a 72-hour fast. I'm trying to make a habit of doing that, like a monthly fast, every month for a period of time, maybe 48, 72. We'll see. But trying to incorporate that into my lifestyle, right? So see how that goes, guys. It's a tough one. Wish me luck. But yeah, guys, that's all we really had for the day on the agenda, guys. I think we're gonna probably cut this one a little shorter, unless you have something, Alfred.
Well, I wanted to see if you wanted to touch on that the Colombian. Remember the issue? I don't know if you heard.
The president.
The president.
Oh yeah.
I was just like, bro, that was just a hammerhead. I mean, on Sunday, for some of you that weren't paying attention, well, you guys know that two military planes left here, the United States for Colombia. And apparently the Colombian president says, no, we're not taking them.
Right.
We're not taking our own people. We're not, even though they're Colombian citizens.
Right.
All right. We're not taking them, so, right away, I think the strategy of Trump, I loved it. It was like the art of deal. It was more like, okay, you're not gonna take them. Well, boom, he flat out, and he didn't do no diplomatic. He did not meet with them.
Yeah.
Let's have a meeting. Let's discuss about it. This is the way you do it.
Right.
You violated something. You posted something, and then here you go. I'm gonna let it out. I'm gonna put it on social, Truth Social, just to tell you how it's gonna run down. And he provided the strategy meeting, like he provided the guidelines of what's gonna happen next. All right. So 25% tariffs, right? In the first, I think it's in the first, I think within the first 15 days.
Yeah.
And then eventually moves into the 50% tariffs.
Yeah, well, that's not being implemented now because the guy just.
Well, of course not. Well, no, of course not. But I'm just saying the ordeal of it.
So what I got to say about that is this: what what that showed us is a couple of things. Trump isn't playing.
Yep.
It also showed a unified front because Mike Johnson also jumped in on that and said that the Congress fully supports and would supported this, and they would also be. Yeah, that they would be approving sanctions. So we show, okay, Mike Johnson is backing up Trump. That's good. Good, Mike Johnson, because you're a lame-o and you have a lot to make up for.
Yep.
And you need to make sure you're behaving. So that's a good thing. So we see that Mike Johnson is on the same page with Trump and is going to back him up, which made his threat more credible because it's not just Trump spewing his mouth and the media can't just go out and say, oh, Trump over there just talking about. Now you have the majority leader also reinforcing that. So that's awesome. The other thing that exposes is the use of tariffs.
Yeah,
right? The use of tariffs as to deter people from messing around, keeping everyone in line. We don't need to go to war, right? We can just threaten with our economic power, and we see that quickly the man bend the knee and he's like,
he mean business.
He means business. Yeah. Right now, we'll see what's up with the Mexican presidenta over there because I think she's over there talking smack
again.
And we need to get her. We need to get her
Bend
in
the
line.
knee, right? Kiss the ring.
Yeah.
Well, the problem with that, the problem that I have with this, bro, is because if one does it, and if we would have shown weakness, think about it. If this would have been, Kamala Harris, or if it would have been Joe Biden, with this situation, what would have done? They would have bent the knee.
Right.
They would have said, yes, we'll take them back. We're sorry. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Although they're part of your citizens, we regress. We'll take them back. No. And that's when you show firmness. You show what? Leadership.
Yep.
You show character. And I think that's one of the things that, Donald Trump is projecting. He's not going to be mess around, bully around. For those countries that are saying, oh, we are not going to be bullied around. You're not, bro. You're not being bullied around.
Yeah.
What you're going to do is exactly what you need to do, which is accept the results, bend the knee, meaning like accept that these are your citizens creating things in the United States, breaking the law, right? Accept them. They're your citizens.
Yeah, for Miss Alejandra on the chat over here was asking, can this live be saved? Can it be saved?
It can be saved. Like we are gonna save it and send it over to Unrestrained. So that's what we do. We grab it here and then we put it on the Unrestrained YouTube. That's why everyone, please help us out. Just remember, we got a couple one more week here on the Lexit. We want to thank Lexit for all their support as we continue to grow.
Yep.
And develop. And so now, we're going to just transition ourselves into our own channel.
Yep.
And so find us there. Please go with the Unrestrained. It's been pinned.
All our other lives are on there, guys.
Yep.
They're live from last week's on there. Alfred just put it in today. I don't know what happened there, but Alfred fell asleep on it and put it up today. But it's on there, guys. So go to the Unrestrained podcast on YouTube, and it's pinned on the chat right there. You could just go in there. And you could go ahead and subscribe, hit the notification bell. It'll be on there. But I don't know when you're going to put up this time. It'll be on there one of these days.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah, man.
So it'll be on there tomorrow, and then we'll start going live there in about the week after. So just go on there, and it'll be posted on there, and you can watch the one from last week if you missed out. Actually, I thought that one was a pretty good one.
Oh, that was a really good one.
So you guys can go back and watch that. We're talking about the inauguration.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, please share this too, guys. We need you guys' help so we can grow our channel and get some more subscribers. We're here once a week, guys, and would like for this to grow. We really enjoy doing this. We do thank Lexit for giving us the platform and access to their platforms to reach out to everyone and anybody who's interested and enjoys the content and enjoys hearing us talk nonsense. Please go, go on there. We appreciate your guys' support. Yeah, I mean, for me, I would definitely like to see this grow. I like doing it. I like talking nonsense. Hopefully you guys appreciate the point of view that we put out here. And if you continue to want to listen, go out, share, like, subscribe. Let me see. Let me see if anybody's gone on there, Alfred, and has already subscribed.
It has, bro.
It's
grown.
Let me see right now. I'm gonna check and see if anybody's going in there. Let's go.
Help us out, everyone.
All right. So in there right now we have. Oh, well, you know what, guys? Let me check this out. I just run. So right now we have 85 subscribers on there. So that's decent. So let's see that get to 1 million. But we'll see. We're 85. So if you guys go in there and keep hitting, subscribing. But Alfred. So I forgot about this. Yep. So they did. The press secretary today did announce they cleared out the whole front row, guys. That's exciting things. The whole front row, which normally belongs to MSNBC, CNN, ABC, I think CBS.
Yep.
The worst of the worst. They got booted out. They're getting booted out. They're getting moved towards the back, right? And those will now be available to new media, podcasters, streamers, that sort of thing. Me? And you can
So you mean Joe Rogan can go in there and just have a little wow.
Yeah.
Charlie
Kirk, all the guys. You have to have at least 100 100,000
subscribers.
No, I don't know if it's 100,000 subscribers or views.
Oh wow.
I think it's 100,000 views. It's either one. You guys could look it up. So if you guys help us get there, maybe we can apply. And I don't know if Alfred wants to go. I want to go.
I want to go.
We could go to the be a part of the press room, and we can ask some questions.
Definitely, man, and bring it back here, man, and just have a challenge, just have a little discussion, man.
And I would have to ask the question as to. I think my question that I would ask. Hopefully, if I were to get more than one. But if I only get one, I would want to ask, why are you guys still treating the fake news, irrelevant media as if they're still relevant?
Exactly.
Right?
I mean, the question
when can we start pretending that they matter?
Right.
Go ahead, Alfred.
I mean, what I was going to tell you is that, I mean, the legacy media, all they're doing is spewing. You guys know they're spewing lies. I mean, they're continuing to buckle down on the narrative that everything's racist. Think about it. This is what they do, bro. I can't watch CNN or MSNBC or anything because everything that I see there is just propaganda. It's just so left leaning. It's horrible. Yeah. I mean, I'd rather go to X because I'm getting a balance. I get to see.
Yeah.
I get to see left leaning, center, and right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when I'm being told this is it. This is who, Donald Trump is racist, blah, 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 like Anna Navarro and The View and all these people. I mean, it's just heartbreaking. I can't.
Right.
So I'm thankful. I mean, everything that I watch now, every news, anything that I get it from X.
Yeah.
That's the new media. So I'm hoping that pretty soon we're gonna have people that broke the FBI, the X files.
Yeah.
I would love to see them right there in the front, man. I would love to see those people in the front because they deserve it. They were instrumental to exposing some of the corruption that was happening with Twitter. And so that's now that you mentioned that, man, that's so grateful that we're getting a secondary point of view. Now we got center right people in there.
Well, let's just say this: we are getting people in there that don't have they're not propagandists, and they're not there with the intention of just spreading propaganda and not actually doing real journalism, right? So that's what matters. Whether they're right or left, if they're going in there and they're not there with the intention of just attacking and asking stupid questions, with asking the same question over and over again. It's already been answered, and asking questions that we don't really care about, right? So, yeah, guys. So, like I said, go to our channel. I mean, I don't see any. We're at 85 subscribers. So again,
86.
we got 86 now. All right,
86.
There we go. So go in there.
Can we make it before we end the stream, man? Can we make it at least 100? Can you guys go to our YouTube channel, YouTube Unrestrained Podcast? Join it. At least we want to get to 100. Share it. Share the stream so we can get other people. And are we doing it for the only reason why I want this channel to grow is because, bro, you put so much time. We put so much time in this thing, man.
We do what we can, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I like doing it because I like talking about this stuff.
And it's great.
And I just figure maybe other people care to listen. So if they do, then they'll subscribe and like. But if not, then that's all good. But no, we want to get up there, guys, so that we can help us get to the White House. Help us get on one of those press conference rooms. Well, I don't really
front row, man.
I don't really consider this to be like new. This is just, I don't know, us talking about stuff that we see and really reacting to it, guys.
Right.
We're not reporters. We're just people like you. I'm just a guy that has a job, and I come here once a week after work. I just pay attention. Been paying attention for a long time.
What's up, Mike?
Mike from Oklahoma, man. It's late.
Man, Oklahoma, bro. What? It's a
Sweet
3 hour
baby Jesus. Yeah.
3 hour difference. What? 11 o'clock over there. Shout out, Mike.
Yeah. So yeah, we're just people like you that just decided we pay attention. I'd like to know I'm educated enough. I mean, I've been paying attention to politics for a long time. It's what I like and I enjoy it. And I'm just glad to be in this time where MAGA is just winning every single day, guys. We're winning every day right now, guys. And I'm so happy.
It's only 7 days.
And we're only 7 days in, right? And we're already talking about, Trump brought it up again, getting rid of the income tax.
Yes.
So, guys, guys, imagine not having income tax. Trump will be, if he accomplishes that, he will get unlimited terms.
Yeah.
He will get unlimited terms, right?
Yep. Hey, Mike. Hey, thank you, Mike. Mike says I just subscribed. Thank you so much, Mike.
All right, we're gonna confirm that, Mike. Let me see. we're gonna call it out right here.
Yeah, we're gonna fact check you, bro.
We're gonna fact check and see if that is true.
That is great, man.
I don't know, bro. I still only see 80. I don't know. Maybe mine's not updated.
Yours is probably not updated right now,
yeah.
Matt. But for the most part, Matt, you guys know that the reason why we started doing this was because we wanted to meet with the common, right? We wanted to meet people that have the same common mentality. Not only do we have a large growing Latino everywhere. I mean, not only Latinos, man, patriots, people that love this country, people that like ourselves that are immigrants. That that we're so thankful that we have this new opportunity in this new country.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been here for quite some time, and we know that it could be a blessing to a lot of other immigrants. But what we're telling people is do it the right way.
Right.
Do it the legal way. And I think that's one of the things that our message, if it fits for someone out there, is like, bro, you made it. You're already here. Go jump the next step, which is now get yourself vetted, get yourself, pay the fine, get in there. You already did the other the halfways.
Yeah.
But sometimes I get sad because I hear people that, hey, how long you been here? 20 years. And you haven't even got, no, bro, I don't have the $1,000. Bro, you pay $20,000 to get here. So $1,000 just to start the process. Why not?
Right. Hey, Alfred, you should take the channel on our YouTube and then just broadcast that so people can see. Make sure you're going to the right one.
Yeah.
Before I forget, I don't know if you guys heard, one of the raids today was pretty awesome. One of the ICE raids, they literally had I guess these illegal I guess it was a group of the what do they call the guys from that gang? Aragua, whatever.
Tren de Aragua.
Tren de Aragua.
Yep.
Tren de Aragua. I guess they had like a makeshift club, and while they were in there partying, drinking, having a good time. Ooh.
Is that Arturito?
No, that's
Nah,
Hey, what's up, brother? What's up, Arturito?
not a whole lot. Just here.
Oh, hey, bro.
Escuchándolos,
Hey, bro.
representando.
How you doing over there in the East Coast, bro? Is everything okay? I heard there were some earthquakes
Yeah,
over
so far,
there. There were some earthquakes. There was some stuff up in north. What's going on over there? Hey, report to us live, bro. I mean, don't give us the exact location, but how's the weather out there, bro?
No, I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm just down here, south on the south end of the United States, in La Florida, bro. Everything's good. Getting warm. Not like last week where we had that freeze come around.
Golly, bro.
Hasta las pobres iguanas andan congelando, bro.
Pobrecitas, bro. Man, bro.
Yeah, eso sí.
Hey, so what do you think, bro? So we're streaming live here. We're telling folks. Unfortunately, we have to pair off. We're talking about moving over to this our own channel, our home, bro. And we're thankful for Lexic for putting up with us for the good 8 months.
Yep.
They've been here graciously.
Hey, man, dude.
But I think now we're like, hey, we're ready to go. We're promoting where exactly we're going to be at for some of you that want ask questions and say, where are you guys going to be at next, man? We're going to be at the Unrestrained Podcast over on YouTube. Go ahead and find it right there. Click it, bro. Did you add yourself? Did you subscribe, bro?
Not yet, dude. I was actually going to do that right now. But YouTube kept sending me somewhere else.
Bastards. Daggone YouTube. Hey,
YouTube.
So Arturito, so since you're on here, brother, what do you think about?
Platícame, bro. Dime tus pecados.
What do you think about this first week of Trump, man? What's your thoughts? What's your complaints? What's your gripes? And what's your excitement?
You know what? Like the only thing that yeah, it hurts seeing the raza, the well-deserved raza that belongs here that are getting trampled, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the other thing that frustrates me is seeing our own raza talking crap of like, hey man, you guys voted for this, you guys wanted this. No, we didn't want it. And the person that brought it in at least 4 years ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this is just this is just a consequence of a stupid decision like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's sad because there is a lot of people that, damn, bro, they deserve to be here. You know what I mean? I would trade any of my Americanized friends.
Mm-hmm.
I would trade them in for all those illegals that really want to be here. You know what I mean?
Right. Oh yeah, bro, for sure.
And it goes back to us, our raising. You know what I mean? Us, I'm Mexican American first generation, and first in my family being military, to be in law enforcement, and it's always my own people that was hindering me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
From school, from what you want to do? You want to please the white man? No, man, I like what the white man has in his house. You know what I mean? or
right.
You know, and it's like, and it's like tough. Monday?
No, that's a good way to put it, brother.
Yeah, and it goes back to that, to where, unfortunately, we don't realize who our real friends are until we graduate high school, until we're in our own bad situation.
Yeah.
And that's when you really realize, oh man, only fulano came through. But yet I had 100 homies that were like, hey, let's go to parranda. You got a car, but I get caught up in a DUI, and there's nobody to help me on my bail.
Yeah.
But andamos de parranda.
Yeah, no, definitely, man. Absolutely right. I get it, man. It's a mixed bag. At the end of the day, though, I just believe I have to put my emotions aside, because I agree with you. It's sad for some of the people who really want to be here, but at the same time, they all made a decision. They all, if they don't understand that, that can go away. I can't help that, And the other thing is, the bigger issue is, again, they shouldn't have to come here illegally. If we had a better immigration system where people could come here legally, right? Then they wouldn't have to come here illegally. I'd rather our people come here legally, right? And not get paid that slave. See, the way I look at, when I hear these people on TV say, what are you going to do when they get rid of all these people? All the hotel workers, all the people, the field, and all that crap, right? I'm like, first of all, you're racist. Why would you assume that all of them are illegal immigrants? Number one, that's freaking racist. even though that's true. There's truth to that. But at the same time, that's because you people want to continue to take advantage of our desperate people that are coming here illegally, and that you can get away with paying them a lower wage and take advantage of them.
Oh yeah.
Right? So if we came here legally,
exactly.
then guess what? Then they wouldn't get taken advantage of. They'd be able to come here and demand a better wage, right? And a better job and a better education, because they'd be here legally and they'd be able to contribute to our country and benefit from all of it. And I know it's not that simple, but the other thing to the other hand is when are Mexicans going to hold their own government accountable? I mean, make Mexico great again, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's beautiful there. They have oil, they have silver, they have their they have beautiful beaches. I mean, bro.
They have all those new minerals they found.
Right? So I mean, how I would live over there. We have better food, bro. Like, you know what I mean? If I had the same opportunity and the same opportunity to be able to be successful and live in Mexico, I would rather be there, bro. I mean, do you not go to Mexico? It's beautiful there.
Heck yeah, man.
Right?
Se siente la sangre when you're there.
Right, brother. Our music, bro. The music, the food, the people are nicer. You know? I mean, it's just the economy sucks. There's no opportunity for them. So they come here. And they can change that. So that's where I kind of think about it, man, is that hopefully, yes, it sucks because people are going to get sent back. I'm sure people already have that really wanted to be here, have done, that been working, been good citizens, contributing, behaving themselves. But hey, man, I'm sorry. You know what? Blame Joe. They blame Sleepy Joe. The left, they got out of hand, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they're the ones that caused this mess.
Right? Yeah. Everybody would have been cool, but it's like we overdid it, bro. You know, it's like I think about, I had this job, I'm gonna confess, and I figured out how to steal the food from the vending machine.
Hey, bro.
I figured out how to steal the food from the vending machine, right? But then the problem was I told too many people, and they would have never noticed.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? But then everybody started doing it, right?
And then they noticed.
And that's what happened here, bro. It's like, okay, everybody was cool. People were coming here. Your tío, your primo was coming here illegally, causing no problems. But everybody got greedy. Yeah. Opened up the border, let everybody in, the malandrinos, all of them, right? The rapists, and now everybody has to pay the consequence.
Yeah, that's true. And then not just that, it takes away the value in what we got. You know what I mean? What's there? Because if everybody's already abusing of it, no está bonito. No, it's not good.
Right. And not just that, bro. The people that are supposedly running here for getting asylum and are trying to get away from the crime. Well, the crime's following them here.
Yeah.
The same bad guys that they were trying to get away from them crossed right over with them too.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah. And the thing is, they're gonna catch them here, y se van, and nothing happens.
Yeah.
Se van para atrás, and those criminals go back, and they're like, well, whatever. I still continue on with my world,
Yeah, exactly right, man. But yeah, man, thanks for calling in, man. I see you. I think you've been kind of a little bit of a regular. You're
consistent, bro. That's why I say, bro, add yourself in there. Arturito, go ahead and find yourself over there. It's just one channel away. Don't worry, stay here. También el exit. I'm sure they're still gonna do programming here, things like that. We're just gonna pair off and just do, just continue to do what we're called to do right now, man.
Yeah, and that's what it is, man. It's all about stepping stones, bro, to make it up to the top.
Yep. All right, man. Well, hopefully, share, man. Get us to the White House, brother. I want
to be in the front. I want to be in the front row, bro. Right there with Charlie Kirk. I want to be on the front row. Yeah. With Charlie Kirk and the Timcast, bro.
Man.
All right, brother. Take care, bro. Hey, stay safe out there, bro.
All right, man. Thanks for calling in, man. Bro. Yep.
Oh, for sure. Later.
Bye-bye. Yeah, bro. So Arturito, bro, he's always on, bro. Arturito's been a consistent. He's been on it, and he will join. That's one of the things that we're trying to do, man. Trying to connect people that are in the comment, people that like the content. Yep. And so, hey, we're up to 90 subscribers, bro. Can we make it to 100 before we leave?
I don't know. What is it, Mike Monterroso? He just put a paragraph
Mike,
up there.
Mike, what did you put? Mike,
it's just like standing at Disneyland for 2 hours to get a Splash Mountain. Then when it's your turn, someone walks up and cuts in front of you. Me and my family waited 22 years to get a resident card. Oh, my mom and my dad went 22 years without seeing their moms and dad and siblings. How they couldn't even go to their funeral. We did it the right way. Paid our dues. Porque no ellos. Porque no ellos. Okay, the transition in Spanish kind of, yeah. But I'm seen as a racist. It's about doing the right way. It's a privilege to be here, regardless. This was not our country. But yeah, I got it. Okay, yeah, man. So crazy. 22 years without seeing their mom, their family. Didn't even go to funerals. Kind of like COVID.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? COVID, but for 22 years.
22 years, bro.
You know? So imagine being a 22-year COVID where you can't see your family.
For 22 years.
And you can't even go to funerals.
Hey, so Mike, isn't it true, bro? Isn't it true? Look, there's a perfect example. What we were talking about earlier, right? Yeah. I said some people stay 22. This guy did the process. That's a long time, bro. This did the process, and it takes that long time, bro. It took me about 15 years to get mine. Yeah. And I did it during the Ronald Reagan, amnesty, bro. Oh, yeah, back in 1985, 86. Yeah. So by 1994, 95, I was barely getting my here. Thank you, you've been approved.
Yeah.
It took 15 years. So Mike, I understand, brother.
Yeah.
I completely understand, and I'm heartbroken because look, we have other Mexican people that are in the DACA.
Yeah. Oh, right here. Scroll up a little bit.
Which one?
The one over here. Okay. No, the other way. Yeah. So yes, reminding us here. So it's Tanya Faith in Christ.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, reminding us that not all of them are from Mexico. Sorry, we kind of get wrapped up in Mexico, but that's the problem, guys. Is that Mexicans are our values are closely aligned with American culture, right? Because we're primarily Catholic nation. U.S. is a Christian nation. Both Christian nations, so we share values. There's commonality, so it's easy for a Mexican to come here and assimilate, right? And assimilate to the culture and to the country. But when you start getting people from outside of that, where you're getting from other countries, it's a whole different thing, and that's the problem, guys.
Like we were getting like 30,000 Afghanistans. Come on now.
Yeah, we're not the same, man. It's
Come on, their culture is completely different than
different
ours.
worldview, the whole deal.
Haitians, right? Haiti, completely different, right? And now we have también. No disrespect. I love Venezuela, especially las arepas. I love Venezuelan food.
Yeah.
But when we have too much, it's just overwhelmed. You overwhelm a system.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, guys. All right, man. But I think we need to wrap it up, Alfred. I'm struggling here. I'm struggling, guys. I need to go to bed
and knock out, bro.
I'm looking forward to just eating tomorrow afternoon.
I wonder if we can get 9 people to add up to we're gonna make it to 100, man. We got 91.
Might, huh?
91.
Do I need to hang out here for 10 more subscribers?
Another 10 minutes, man. Another 10 minutes for this 10 subscribers. There's some of you in there that you have not subscribed to the unsubscribed.
Listen, guys, have mercy on me. I'm hungry and I'm fasting right now, and I can't eat. My goal is to fast until tomorrow. It's a 72-hour fast.
Maybe this is part of the of the suffering portion, bro. Maybe this is it. Just hang in there for the night, bro.
This is what I'm sitting now, but my I think she meant to say this is Ivana,
right,
the realtor.
Yeah,
I think she's trying to say they brought her here when she was 4 months old.
Right. Well, and like many of us, sometimes we had some of us were brought at 2-3 years old. We could not make that adult decision, right? I mean, our parents unfortunately did that decision for us.
Yes.
And we're here. But again, we come back to where let's do it right. We're here.
Your parents made a decision and they should be held responsible. Had you not been able to at 4 months old, you were brought here at 4 months old, and your parents brought you here illegally, and it sounds like you're legal now, so that's all good. But if you had gotten deported, I don't see how you blame the U.S. government for that. Your parents are the ones to blame because they brought you here knowing that we're breaking the law and that the chances out there, it's not a secret that, you know, you could get caught and sent back. Why, you know, your parents put you in that situation. So they're the ones that ultimately would have been held responsible had you been deported. And that goes for anybody. So the whole dreamer thing, that's my argument with that, is, you know, these DACA people that talk about, I was here a day I was brought as a child. You know, my parents brought me here. Your parents are the ones that made that decision. It's not your fault. I get it. But be upset at your parents, you know, or not be upset. Be thankful that they brought you here and it lasted as long as it did.
I know. And now you're working. Yeah.
You know, and my thing is that, again, if you're somebody who'd been here for years now and knowing that you were here illegally, if your parents brought you here, this is an example. They brought you at 4 months old, and now you're 25, 30 years old and you get deported. All these years, your parents did not plan for the day that potentially would come, so that if that happened, you had somewhere to land in Mexico. There should be a house built already by then.
Mm-hmm.
They should have been sending money out there, building a house, so that if your whole family got deported, no problem. You know what I'm saying? We're good. It was fun while it lasted, but guess what? We have a home now, and we're gonna have to make a life out here. So yeah, somebody asked about the refugees. Refugees are supposed to go to their nearest state, their nearest country. That is how refugees is supposed to work. They're supposed to seek asylum at the nearest country, not skip a bunch of countries and then come here to seek asylum. That's not how it works.
100%. Hey, thanks, Mike. Mike says, I'm having my wife subscribe too. Thanks, brother.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Ben.
your support, bro.
All right, can you guys hear? I'm hungry, guys, and I gotta wait till I guess I have to wait till we're at 100. So where are we at right now, Alfred?
We got 91, bro.
91, guys.
91,
okay,
we got
we're almost.
Nine of you that are in there, bro. Please have mercy on this guy.
Have mercy on me, guys. I need to go to bed. I haven't eaten since 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock on Sunday.
Sunday, bro.
All right.
That's a challenge.
And I gotta make it till 5 o'clock tomorrow.
Damn.
Okay, guys.
That's a mission, bro.
And so I'm trying to sleep my way through this.
Yeah,
that money for the coyotes should be used for fixing their papers from their native land. I mean, it costs, last I heard, this is probably outdated, was like $20,000.
$15,000. That's
to get a coyote.
To get a coyote. Just to cross you over. $15,000. Think about it.
Yeah.
And then now you paid that $15,000. You're not gonna, you're somebody here is lending you that money.
Yeah.
So now you get deported. What's gonna happen with that $15,000?
Well, what I say is, what normal Mexican or foreigner,
somebody that
can afford $15,000. That's a lot of money, man.
It's a lot of money.
So it's that's not your tío and your tía Jose, or your primo that's coming over. So you go to any country in the world illegally and get cut, you are deported or get caught. Yeah. It would happen to you in Mexico. If you got caught in Mexico, I told this story. My friend Holly, she's subscribed. If you're not Holly, you better subscribe and help out, because actually she doesn't watch the live. She's already subscribed to the channel. Yep. What number are we, Alfred?
We're number 90.
We're still 91.
We're still 91, bro.
Come on, guys. We only need 9 more, and I can go to bed.
Yeah, 91.
But what I was saying is that a friend of mine, she's a white woman. She just recently moved to Mexico, to Durango, down over there, right? Yeah. And she had to do her paper. She had to go to immigration, and she's got I think a visa for 1 year. Then she's got to go back again another year, and then I think at some point she can get like 8 years. So yeah, guys, Mexico does that too.
Yeah.
Right. China is tough. I have missionary friends that live in China, and every year they have to renew their visa.
Right.
And they have a business there. So it's kind of, imagine having a business in a foreign country, and every year you're wondering if you're going to get your visa renewed. I mean, that's how it is in China. It's crazy. And you got to spend that money and that time. Yeah, exactly right. Anyhow, I don't know, Alfred. I don't know if I can hang in there.
No, we're not gonna hang it, bro. Hey, listen, we got one more week, man. We got one more week here with the Lexa platform, man. We want to thank everyone for joining today because I know that it for some of us, it's a killer. Imagine having a job and then having to come here, and then you got the double.
Yeah,
the double 72 hours of just staying away from certain things. But I want to thank everyone for joining today. Remember, we'll meet here one more time, and then hopefully in the next week, in 2 weeks, I think the next coming Tuesday we'll be at our channel. So please subscribe, please follow us, the Unrestrained Podcast. And then, we're gonna give this guy a break because he's already.
Yeah,
like,
I'll be fed. I'll be fed next week, bro. So I'll be like peppy, man. I'm gonna eat so good,
bro. I'm gonna be carrying you out of here, bro, with the stretcher, bro. It sucks.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for listening, man.
Thanks so much, everyone. Thank you so much for joining, man. We'll see each other next week, and then after that, we'll see each other at our other channel. Right? God bless. Take care.
All right. Well, we got a couple more.